Hi guys, welcome to this session in Microsoft Project. In this module, I want to have a look at task types and effort-driven tasks. So on the screen, I've got 4 simple tasks, A, B, C, and D, all one day except the last one, which is 10 days. And on the resource sheet, if I go down here, you can see I've got 4 resources there, and Bob, Bill and Ben, and contractors. They're all on £10 an hour. I've got these set down to 3 contractors, 300%. So they will be charged at £30 per hour. Now, if I go back to the Gantt chart and double click on task A, when you go onto the Advanced tab, you will see this section here, task type, where it says fixed work. Now, the default is fixed units. Now, fixed units and the tick normally, effort driven tick, is off. Now, you can change that in options and have that to be on. And I want to show you what the impact of that will be when you do that. So first of all, I'll leave it as the default, fixed units and not effort driven. I'll click OK. So what will happen if I start adding some people to this? So if I go to resources and assign resources, if I assign Anne, nothing happens. What is going on? If I go to resources and assign resources on this first task and assign Anne, nothing happens to the duration. It stays at 1 day. And if I assign Ben, assign, the duration stays at 1 day, because the effort driven tick, if I go back into it, double clicking, is off. Now if I cancel that off a minute and just get rid of these two, remove. Now if I go in there and put the tick on, effort driven is now on this fixed units task. Okay, if I assign Anne, nothing will happen to the duration. Assign. Nothing happens to the duration because that is my initial allocation of resources. So as far as the computer is concerned, I think that is a 1 day task and it will have 1 resource to do it. Where the effort driven tick kicks in is when you start adding additional resources after your first allocation. So if I now add Ben, what that will do is start driving this duration down. So in real terms, you might have a task that you think one person can do and she may well have done a few days on a task and then needs help. So to get that task done in a time frame, because maybe she's delayed or he's delayed or whatever, so then you would put the tick on, assign extra people, and it would bring the timeline back in and then carry on from there. So the tick is not necessarily going to be on at the beginning, or you could do that, but you need to be aware of it, and anybody using projects, Microsoft Project, needs to be aware of what that tick does. Now if I take both of these off, remove, put that back to 1 day, so it's back on 1 day, and I assign these two, nothing is going to happen to the duration because that is my new initial allocation. Only will that start reducing if I assign additional people, like that. So it's initial, is nothing will happen. Additional, things will, if that tick is on. Now if that tick was off, nothing will happen. It'll just let me assign people like I've already showed you. So the second one, task B, if I double click on task B, go into this area again, fixed duration, again you've got the effort driven off. I'll show you with it off and on. Click OK. Now, fixed duration is 1 day. So if I assign Anne, nothing happens because that's my initial allocation. If I assign Ben, nothing happens to the duration because you've got the duration set to fixed, and nothing has happened to the time. Not the time, the amount. They're both getting paid full pay. And if I assign Bill, same thing. Everybody's getting the full pay. So this sort of task would be like a training event, where it's a fixed duration event, maybe 8 hours or 1 day. And as you add students, they all get full pay. Nothing happens to their pay as more people come on. So there's no involvement with a reducing costs and things like that. But if I take those, if I just delete those off, and I go back into this task and put the tick on. Now the duration's fixed, so what is that going to drive down? Click OK. So again, I assign Anne. She's on it. Now, nothing happens at the minute, but when I assign additional resources, that effort-driven tick must do something. So let's have a look. Assign. So it's not done anything to the duration because it's fixed, but what it has done is driven down the cost. So basically the man hours each of these two people are doing, and now we're only doing 4 hours each because they're on £10 an hour. So that is the bit that reduces when it's a fixed duration task with the effort-driven tick on. Now if I remove both of these off this one and go into task C. Now task C, I want to make a fixed work column. So to do that, I need to insert the work column. So right click, insert column, type work at the top. That's the hours worked. So that's the bit that's going to be fixed. So if I just double click on that, go into this area again, task type, select fixed work. Now when you select fixed work, you don't have the option of the effort driven tick on or off it, but it is on. You can see it's on. So that means as you add additional resources to this type of task, it's going to drive the duration down. So you will have to intervene if you do not want it to drive it down. Okay to that one. Now let's say I want to pay for 10 hours work over 10 days. So 10 hours work over 10 days. So on task C, if I assign resources and put the contractors on there, assign, puts the contractors on at 13% total. Now if I split the screen and just have a look at how that's worked, if I go and have a look at details and resource usage, you can see that it's basically 1 hour per day, and that's what the cost is, and remaining available allocation is, because there's 3 people, you've got 23 hours. But in this example, I'm not really fussed about how many people they send, but that would give you an indication, because that looks like they're on it every day. So remember, resource usage will actually give you the hours allocated as opposed to a complete straight bar line like that. I'll just take that split off and just a quick recap. So let's get rid of those. Now, if I do that, before I recap, I'll just go back on this one and add another fixed work column and show it slightly different. Fixed work. Ticks on, remember. Okay, so now if I just use my people, so if I say 10 hours, again, over 10 days, so it's the same as the other one. But now I'm going to add individuals, assign resources. So Anne's at 13%, same as the contractors. But if I assign Ben, what's going to happen? The effort-driven tick is going to change the durations down. Now, if I put that back to 10 days, it splits this up like this. So this then starts not making any sense. So what you have to do is maybe just change this around a little bit. So if you wanted to, if I put 50% there and 50% there, and if you don't like the cost, you can change the cost. So you can overwrite these. And if I had another person assign, again, it's making no sense in terms of the cost. So now I need to put 33% in each of these to make it make sense to me. And whatever that cost is, you would work that out and type that in there so it's a equal cost. Otherwise, don't worry too much about that. But that's how task types work, and that's how the effort-driven tick works. So go back into task A, it's on the advanced tab, and there you can see the 3 types: fixed duration, fixed units, fixed work, with the effort driven tick on or off. And it's your option if you want to put that on in options. So if I go into options, under schedule, you can have new tasks are effort driven, and a little exclamation mark there should give you the information. So the older versions of project had that as default, so that would be ticked as default, which meant that anytime you added additional resources, it would drive the duration down on a standard task. This is where you can change the default task type as well. If you want fixed duration or the other one, fixed work, you could change it there. It's totally up to you. Click OK to that. You just need to be aware of it, because some older projects will have that as on as default, and newer ones don't have it on as default. You need to be aware of it, and anybody using project needs to be aware of the effort-driven tick for tasks. So that's all I want to talk about in this little exercise. So thank you for your time, and I'll see you on the next one.